So I just built this automation that allows you to create UGC with Veo 3 and Nanobana, and I have to show you the output. This is absolutely insane.
I love how these gummies give me that steady focus without the crash. It's such an easy way to boost my energy every day.
This is allowing brands to create thousands of creatives at a fraction of the cost of what they used to pay human UGC creators. So by the end of this video, you'll be able to create hyper-realistic AI UGC on autopilot. So this is the workflow. And the way I have it set up is I have a Google Sheet here that just has these columns with the product name, a picture, target audience, the features of the product, the video setting, and then I have this little option here for status. And this is either going to say ready or completed. Ready is just going to tell the automation that we want to create the video. And then once the automation is completed, we'll get that final video link right here. So first things first, in this Google Sheet field, of course, we just want to map everything over. And this first step is just getting the rows. So all it's doing here is just looking for what's the status. Is it ready? Is it completed? If it's completed, then it's not going to pull. If it's ready, then it knows it can grab the next one in line. So it'll just grab row by row, one at a time. And then this information is being sent into our Veo image prompt. For our user prompt, we're just going to be providing it with the information that it needs from our Google Sheet in order to complete the task. So that's going to be our product, and we just get that by grabbing this and dragging it right in. The image setting is going to be the exact same setting as the video because we want that to be the exact same. And then our system message, if we open this up, is you're a specialist in ultra-realistic user-generated content, UGC photography. Your responsibility is to produce detailed text prompts or image generation models, not to create images yourself. Your objective is to craft a rich, descriptive image. And then we need these things: realistic human depiction, exact product representation. And this is a really big deal because a lot of other models in the past have struggled with showing the exact product, but in this case we can. Framing and camera angle, because we want to make sure the person's face is actually included and they're relaxed, they're smiling, it's candid, it looks like that raw UGC that usually performs the best. That genuine UGC feel, so include small imperfections, loose hairs, casual clothing, and then visual and technical style. So selfie sticks, mirrors, camera reflections, things that look natural. And again, you guys can grab this entire workflow down in my school community in the description. That'll be available as well as all my other resources. And you can see the output that it gave us for that gummies video was a hyper-realistic selfie style photo featuring a lively, diverse young adult with natural skin texture. It goes through all these different details. And then I'm just using an OpenRouter chat model with 4.0 or 4.1 mini, doesn't matter. And in the next node, this is where we're getting that prompt from the AI agent and sending it off to Veo 3 to generate that image. So in this node, all I'm doing is I'm sending a generic auth type. So we'll just go auth, and then you'll click create new credential. And that's where you'll fill in all that information. And I think I went over in another video how to set up key.ai. But if you're not familiar, just go to key.ai and then go to API market. And then if you come down to your API keys, this is where you can simply click create new API key, name it, and then you can grab that. And then you can also go to billing here if you run out of credits. The credits are pretty cheap and we're well below $1 per video. So if you think about that in the landscape of something like TikTok Shop, where before you had to spend all this time making videos and stocking things up, and you weren't really sure if you're going to be able to produce the best videos. Now you can produce videos on autopilot, especially e-com brands that need new creatives every single day. Now you don't have to go and pay creators to go and make videos. I remember in e-com days, we were paying several $100s for only a few ad creatives, and now this is a complete game changer, and it's getting close to almost completely wiping out the UGC market. Think about it. We're only on these current models. Where will we be in the next 1, 2 months, 3 months? And then remember, in order to create a picture with the actual product image, we have to provide the product image somewhere. So if we go to Google Sheets and we click on this right here, the product pick, if I click on this, you can see this is a publicly available image. Now, how do we create publicly available images? We head over to imagebb.com and then you click start uploading or upload. And after you click that, you can just drag and drop the image. And then same thing here, we're just sending that prompt over. In this field, we're sending over the prompt. We're sending over the image URL from that product. And then we're sending our format PNG. And if we scroll up here, you can see that the model we're using is Google Nanobana to edit the image. And once we execute this step, we can see we have the success message. And then in the next step, we're just going to wait. Now you can see we have these wait nodes here, the wait node here, and then the next one. So anytime we're using key.ai or really any video or image providing software like this, where we're making a call and we're waiting for something to load, we always want to add a wait node because that way it automatically goes through, waits 5 seconds and checks on it so that we don't have to. So just keep that in mind for future automations. And then after that, all we're doing here again is just checking to see if it's available. So here we're using that task ID that we got from the previous node. It's like we just put our ticket in line and we're just waiting for it. Have you ever been to those old Italian delis where you'll walk in, you'll pull a ticket, and then you have to wait in line for the food? This is basically just us checking. Is our order ready yet? It's not. Okay, cool. And then we come back 5 seconds later, check. Okay, it's done. And then if it's a success and it's complete, then we get to go ahead to our GPT node, where now we're sending that image through to GPT, asking it to describe what's in the image, describe the environment and the human who is in focus, as well as what the human is holding. And you can see here, it says the image features a smiling young woman, the main focus holding a green bottle of dietary supplements. The product is labeled, the woman is indoors, likely in a kitchen based on the environment. It goes very in depth with what's in that setting. So we know now what needs to be in the video when we are prompting Veo. So if we go into the Veo prompt, because this is the video, we're going to provide everything. We have the product features, then we have the video setting and a reference image description. Now we're also adding the entire reference description from the previous node where GPT just thoroughly described what's going on in the image. And then we have our system prompt. Our system prompt reads, you're a professional creator of user-generated content. Your responsibility is to write a prompt for an AI video generation model. And then we're giving it the specified product, target audience, product features, and all these details. And this is key. Your objective is to produce a believable influencer style selfie video that feels organic and unscripted. The video should appear as though the creator is filming themselves with one hand and holding the product in the other. And then we have all these notes on visual aesthetic, voice delivery, tone, lighting, and a sample output prompt as well, just to make sure that everything is going to be accurate. And the output we got here was a natural handheld selfie style 9:16 video. So what this is doing now is it's going to give us the prompt to go and make the video. So now the agent has taken all the information from beforehand, and now it's going to give it to Veo to actually make a good video. And the exact same thing as before is what we're doing here. We're just making that call to key.ai with the post method. And then if we scroll down here, the information that we're sending is that video prompt from before. So now this is where everything comes together. We created the prompt for the picture, we created the picture, then we created the prompt for the video, and now we're taking the picture and the prompt, and then we're sandwiching them together and now we're finally feeding Veo the image and the prompt to actually make the video. And after that, the exact same thing. We just want to grab that ticket and keep checking to see if it's ready. And then once it's done, it's going to output, and we're actually going to be able to get the video and watch it. So we have that link here. And then after it's done, the Google Sheet is then going to update with the video link, which we can see here. So if we give it a watch one more time.
I love how these gummies give me that steady focus.
Look at how clear the image of that bottle is. And even just hair, just everything about this. At first glimpse, you can't tell this is AI. Look at the facial expression. That's crazy. Look at that. So that's the flow. Now let's actually test making some videos, because I want to show you guys how to actually make money from this. So if we head over to TikTok Shop and we just pick one of these random products like NeuroGum, for example. NeuroGum is a super popular product, but again, we're looking for something that's going to allow us to have an accurate product image. So let's do something with no background. Let's head over to this site, image BB, and let's upload. Let's just use Claude for this. All right, we'll just copy and paste this. I want to see if we can actually make it so it looks like someone's wearing something. Okay, so the next one is ready. All right, now let's execute the workflow and see how it goes. So we have the correct public image link. And the reason why it needs to be public is so that it can actually access the image. If we're uploading it to Nanobana or Veo, it needs to be able to access the image. So it needs to be public. And the way we do that, take the URL that you get from image BB and then just send it to Claude or ChatGPT and just say, what should be the proper formatting? And then it'll give you something like this, where it has filename.png or image.png, and it'll work. The reason is because it just needs to be formatted correctly so that it's like a public URL. Otherwise, you can't just copy and paste the link that it gives you. Okay, and now the workflow is completed. Let's check it out. I'm actually really interested to see what this looks like.
I love how this heel gives me confidence without any discomfort. It's perfect for long work days.
The mirror is pretty crazy. Even just the lighting and everything. Let's try one more. Let's go back to the home page. Like creators like this, you're getting replaced very soon. Very soon. This lady looks like AI. Let's do a hoodie. This could be cool. Let's try this. If it can do this, that's absolutely insane, because it's like very heavily designed. This is not something that I see it having an easy time with, but let's just test it to see what happens. Drag the image. Okay, let's grab this, test if that works. And it does. What do you know? It works. Okay, so let's copy this and paste the product image. Okay, so target audience, this hoodie is designed for streetwear enthusiasts. Features eye-catching graffiti style artwork. Now this is going to be interesting. This is actually pretty game changing if this works, because this is completely eliminating the need for models pretty much. Think about it. I mean, a lot of ads, a lot of creatives will have just showing people wearing the clothing. You don't need to see much, especially for something like clothing. You don't need to see much. You just need like a 360 and see the clothes, and it's done. So let's check this out.
I love how this hoodie's bold graphic really stands out and how easy it is to zip up or keep open when I'm on the move.
I'm super impressed with how it actually came out, because usually you're not going to have a UGC style video for something like a clothing brand, but the fact that it can actually make it look like the clothing is on someone is insane. If you're more serious about learning automation, whether it's building and running an AI agency like I do, or finding alternative methods to make money using automations just like this one, I highly recommend you join my private community, AI Operators, down in the description. If you need my help personally, or you'd like to book a call, I'll leave my link to book a call down in the description as well. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one.